the same zone run principles that his predecessor, Gary Kubiak, had in place for Foster, because Foster is an outstanding zone runner. He can stick his foot in the ground, cut sharply. He's deceptively quick, deceptively powerful. And obviously, in any run game, it's not just the back, it's the offensive line as well. I want to show you this run a week ago against the Tennessee Titans. And this will be an outside zone run. But I chose the Titans because they play a 3-4. You can see 3 down linemen right here. The Eagles will line up in this look at times in the game. Now, the other thing that happens here, as we clear it for a sec, is look at the 2 stacked linebackers. Okay? In a 3-4, very often they cross in what's called a fire X blitz. We've seen the Eagles do this as well. It's something that's part of Bill Davis's repertoire. So now what's critical here is the 3 interior linemen, the center and the 2 guards. They're going to have to adjust on the fly because of the fire X blitz. This is very hard to do, and it works really effectively here. Let's clear it and start the play right now. Here's the blitz. Beautifully done. You see, everybody is getting a man. And Foster, with his outside zone run, he's going to make his cut off the player that number 79, Brandon Brooks, the right guard, is blocking here. He's seeing him outside, so he's going to cut back inside, and you'll see it as we run it. Beautiful. There's the hole. And there is the run. Foster is a great cutback runner. So what happens on this play is exactly what a zone run is. It was just gotten to a little bit differently. They stretched the front side. They cut the back side. Foster picked and chose his hole, got through it, cut back across the field, 43 yards. This is a big matchup for the Eagles. What I would also expect to see in this matchup between the Eagles and Texans is a heavy dose of blitz by the Eagles against a Texans passing game that is not real strong. It's erratic week to week. It's an up and down pass game with a quarterback in Ryan Fitzpatrick, who, believe it or not, has over 80 NFL starts, but he can be a week to week proposition. Now, one thing I saw last week, the Titans did really well. We've seen the Eagles do it before. They used Malcolm Jenkins to do it. It's been very effective. It's what we call the triple A-gap blitz. And I want to point this out. Let's start first with the linebacker. He's going to come through first, and then the dime safety will come through next. Now, when you do this, what happens is this. The center will take the first guy through. That's the linebacker. The back will have to step up inside to take the second player through. And let's run this because you need to see exactly how this works. Here it is. Now, boom, stop it right here. But there's a third player. This is the triple element of the A-gap. 3 guys end up attacking the A-gap, one after the other. This is another safety. When you're in a one-back set, there is no one who is capable of blocking that safety, that third triple A-gap player. There's no one there. As you could see, he's free to Fitzpatrick. If you run it, he gets in, and there's a sack. You're going to see the Eagles in this game against Houston with a high percentage of blitz, in my opinion. This is an offense you can do that with. I believe that this offensive line are better run blockers than pass protectors for the Texans, and I really feel strongly that Bill Davis and the Eagles defense will be aggressive with a high blitz frequency.